Do you think we'll ever have a gay rapper?
I believe there are some gay rappers that just ain't came out the closet.
Will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. I like that. Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in.
Snoop Dogg, a hip-hop legend, has recently made waves by releasing controversial footage that allegedly involves seeing Diddy combs. This has shaken up the entertainment world, raising serious questions about Diddy's behavior and the industry as a whole. Snoop, whose real name is Calvin Broadus Jr., has been a key player in hip-hop for decades, known for his unique voice, laid-back style, and numerous hits. Beyond music, he's also known for being outspoken and influential, so his decision to release this footage is significant. While the full details of the footage haven't been made public, it reportedly shows Diddy in a compromising situation, possibly involving inappropriate behavior and substance use, with younger artists present. This has sparked outrage and concern among both fans and industry insiders. Reactions to the footage have been mixed. Some fans and commentators are shocked and disappointed, while others are questioning if the footage is even real. Snoop Dogg's decision to release it has also sparked a lot of speculation about his motives and what this could mean for Diddy. So far, Diddy has not given a detailed public response, but his representatives have briefly denied any wrongdoing, claiming the footage was either taken out of context or manipulated. The absence of a full explanation has only added to the ongoing speculation and debate.
Check out this audio from Suge Knight. It's from his podcast with Dave Mays, and he's speaking on, Tupac and Snoop being cool and how, after Tupac got killed, Snoop started hanging out with Diddy. And, he also speaks on how, Snoop, he did the Steve Harvey show with Diddy after Tupac got killed. Check this out.
Okay. It's downloading right now.
Then you look at the scenario how everybody used Pac to make their stuff famous or make their project better. You got people who use their songs with Pac and tell them how much they love Pac, but they do songs with Puffy. You got Steve Harvey, old bitch ass, this motherfucker telling, well, fuck Pac, according to everybody else. He brings Snoop and Puffy on there and say, these the dudes who's running this in the East Coast, West Coast.
What's up, Snoop?
What's up, Puff? Hey, whoa, wait a minute, fellas here, hold up. I know all about this East Coast, West Coast rivalry thing here, but we in Chicago now. This rivalry stuff, we gotta stop it, man. We stop that, we stop a lot of this violence.
Yo, Steve, check this, man. All that East Coast, West Coast stuff is a bunch of media hype. It's been my dog from day one, you know what I'm saying? It's all good between me and him. That's my peoples.
For real, that's what we came in for. We came in to light it up and ride it up. We make music with hands.
Now, Pac, if you love Pac so much, how you with the motherfucker that everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened to Pac in New York, then the second one.
What you think about Suge comments? And I never asked you this before, but did you have an issue with Snoop hanging out with Diddy after Tupac got killed?
I always felt that was wrong. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm talking about from that, like now, okay, you know what I mean? I'm 46, Snoop probably early 50s. If he figured out now, he might go by the opinion like, okay, Puffy had nothing to do with Pac. We grown now. If he want to be his friend, no problem. But back then, that was just awkward. You know what I mean? And the reason why it was awkward to me that I never even like it because you knew how Pac felt about this individual. You know what I mean? Even if you don't agree with him, you probably could have said, you know what, I probably ain't gonna come out, publicly with this because until things clear up, till I really know I could be certain that, they didn't have nothing to do with Pac. But it's like, it was no, okay, it is what it is. So that I never really respected that back then.
So you had an issue with it. You didn't like it.
Never really liked it. It just was a strange look because you was Pac boy. You know what I mean? Puffy, it's clear they had some issues with Pac. and Pac died, and all of a sudden you chilling with Puffy. Back then it just, okay, now you can say what you want. You go all grandfathers, I guess. You know what I mean? That's different now. But back then I think it was
If the footage is proven to be real, it could seriously harm Diddy's career and reputation as a key player in the music industry. His influence could take a major hit, and brands or business partners may choose to cut ties with him. His position as a mentor and executive could also come under scrutiny. Social media has played a huge part in spreading and discussing the footage, with platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook buzzing with reactions, debates, and theories. Hashtags related to the scandal have been trending, making the story even bigger. The role of social media in shaping how people view the situation is clear, as users are actively driving the conversation in real time.
It was weird, it was tasteless. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like you really had that much love for Pac. You could have just, you know what I mean? Unless he pressured them or like questioned Puffy, like, yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? Then you could say, you know what I mean? No problem. Like somebody said, okay, I believe somebody mentioned that they seen a video with me and the dude Prodigy or one of the dudes from our Deep, as if I was with. They don't know the backdrop of that. I went to his hotel room ready to fight. Like, bro, I'll fight everybody in that room one-on-one. Even if I lose, it doesn't matter. The Outlaws was with me. My homie Tiny, the Mexican homie, was with me. I didn't go there and say, let me get in a video with these guys. I went there knocking on their door, doom, doom, doom. Tell them dudes to come out. What's up with y'all? What's up with you and Pac? You got a problem with Pac? Because we could just fight like man to man, face to face, and then shake hands. That was my approach with them. But when they told me they didn't have no problem, I don't mind being with you. You know what I mean? I don't mind shaking your hand because they told me they had love for Pac. So that's different. You know what I mean? If he come out and say, well, I already, I questioned Puffy about it. I believe that he didn't, he loved Pac. That's my opinion. I can move to where I want to move. So when people try to, I noticed somebody, I think on your page do that. Well, Napoleon was in the video with Mobb Deep. They don't know how I got in that video with Mobb Deep. You know what I mean? I pulled up on him but I'm the type of person, I never been a bully type of person. You know what I mean? If I talk to a person like a man and they tell me face to face, look, I got love for Pac, I'm comfortable to know if I can look in their eyes, if I believe what they said, I have the right to say, okay, no problem, I believe you. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what Snoop went through. I don't know. But let the people know, because it was too early back then. Pac just had died. You know what I mean? Like, he have the right to say, the reason why I'm rolling with Puffy, I questioned him about my homie. He gave me this answer. So then he did what he had to do. But it just, you know what I mean? I never really agree with that, to be honest. The same way I couldn't be on the stage with him. When they wanted to do that tribute, I just couldn't do it. Like, I really felt in my heart, like, man, I can't believe this is about to happen. Like, are we really gonna be? I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And thank God it didn't happen. Alhamdulillah.
The release of this footage could lead to legal trouble for both Snoop and Diddy. Depending on what the footage shows, there could be lawsuits for defamation, invasion of privacy, or other legal issues. Some experts believe that both Snoop and Diddy might take legal action to defend their interests and protect their reputations.
Me doing this interview with you, right? One thing I did notice is you keep making comments about Snoop, and it comes across like you still feel a type of way about Snoop speaking on Biggie and making it seem like he was much closer to Biggie than he actually was. When you be seeing these interviews with Snoop speaking on Biggie, how does that make you feel?
That's propaganda for the media, bro. That's something that sounds good for the media. I'm the peacemaker. I'm the one that's showing love. I'm the one that's out here, when everybody else is dead, you know what I'm saying? Wishing that I could have did something to put the shit together. But wasn't you in fear for your life because you put your cover over your head with your fork in your hand because you wanted to, because you was riding on a plane with Pac, and if it was all that love, you wouldn't have to do that, right?
You're right.
When there's the same love that when Pac asked you was going to Vegas and the whole 9 yards, and he didn't say nothing to you, or he said some slick shit to you, or whatever, this, that, and the third. It wasn't all that love until Pac was dead. Wasn't Big out at California 3-4 weeks, and Snoop never saw him? Snoop never came to smoke nothing with him. Snoop never came to eat nothing with him. But it was a whole lot of love. Come on, man. Shit just don't add up.
When Snoop, right, when he went to Atlanta, right, and he met up with Biggie, and they met at the hotel, and Biggie was telling him that he had nothing but love for Tupac because this happened after Tupac got killed. Did you know anything about that when it happened at the time?
I wasn't there, brother. I don't know how accurate it is. That's a Lil C story. That's a Snoop Dogg story. You understand? But I can see you in Atlanta, but I can't see you in California at my own hometown. Huh? I'm so gangster, I could come to your hotel room by myself in Atlanta, but in California, I can't come and see you? All right.
MC8, right? I did an interview with MC8 a while back, right? And he gave his opinion on how Biggie and Puffy came to LA so soon after Tupac got killed. So pretty much what he was saying was Biggie and Puffy, they should have just went to the radio stations and stuff like that to promote the album and go back to the hotel and just stay in the hotel and only come out when they wanted to, promote the album. How you feel about him saying that?
That's what was told to me when we was going out there. We wasn't gonna go to no parties. We was gonna do the Soul Train Awards. We was gonna do radio and the studio. But see, that one party Big went to, Puff was going to parties. Puff was going to the movies. Puff was going to places. Where you see film at Big went somewhere? That one radio station. You didn't see no parties that Big went to. So, that's what was told to me by Kirk Burroughs, that we was going to be local. We was just going to do radio, studio, Soul Train Awards. That vibe party was something totally different. And that one party he went to was the last party he ever went.
The release of private footage raises serious ethical concerns. Many are questioning whether it's right to publicly share potentially compromising material, regardless of who is involved. Critics argue that such actions can be harmful and invasive. This situation highlights the ongoing debate between the public's right to know and an individual's right to privacy.
I understand, man. I mean, yeah, that video was wild, man. So he pretty much blackballed ever since that video came out. And you got a lot of people that's wondering why any of his friends haven't came out and spoke up for him. Why you think that is?
When you see what you saw, there'll never be no support in that. Never. That's before they saw what they saw. Once they saw what they saw, once I saw what I saw, I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Can't nobody do nothing like that in front of me in person.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I still can't believe he crashed out like that.
I am too. There's only one thing that can go after that.
What's that?
I can't tell you. It's too deep. It's too violent.
But just imagine that, man. Looking at Diddy, he been having success for like over 30 years. And to see him go out like this, man, I'm still in disbelief, man.
As it should.
Yeah, speaking of Diddy, man, Big, you know Big?
Yeah. I did. I can give you a story. Shout out to Little C's. It was like the day or two before all that shit happened. But Big had invited me down to the Four Seasons, him and C's. And we spent all day literally brainstorming about some shit. watching all the videos that was coming out. Yeah, big plans for Little Kim, big plans for the new shit he was doing with C's. Yeah, man. That was like a day before. That nigga was cool more than most people in the world. Cool. Real cool, dude. Shout out to Lil C's. And he'll back all that up because you want that to be backed up, saying shit like that. So to my brother Lil C's, though. He made it all happen.
The release of this footage could have far-reaching effects beyond just Diddy. It might spark a deeper look into the behavior and practices of music industry leaders, especially regarding the power dynamics that can allow misconduct to go unnoticed. This scandal could lead to calls for more transparency and accountability within the industry, pushing for changes that address these long-standing issues.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. So the broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was matter of fact, it was a set it off party. Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, all of them was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. Nobody was gay enough. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. But I seen it there. That, matter of fact, MC Lyte pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560, black one. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know? Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs, you know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck. Him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not no gay basher or nothing. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That whole party was weirdoed out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pinkett. What?
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yes, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
Several well-known figures in the music industry have shared their opinions on the controversy. Some are standing by Diddy, suggesting the footage has been taken out of context or manipulated, while others are calling for a full investigation to get to the bottom of it. These mixed reactions highlight how complex and divisive the situation is. Fans are also split, with some feeling betrayed by the revelations and others remaining loyal to Diddy, questioning why the footage was released in the first place. Fan forums, social media groups, and comment sections have become hotspots for intense debates over the scandal.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us. You know what I'm saying? So he went with us and He said, "Ooh, you young niggas having fun." So one of Kid Frost's homies still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. So my big homie, he came to. He like, "That's the motherfucker?" We like, "Yeah." And there was 2 security guards had him. Had the dude that we beat up from Kid Frost entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had the dude. So my homie still knocked him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. "Man, what the fuck is wrong with him?" My homeboy knocked out him too. Bam! Like, woo! So the other one like, "Man, he got back." Little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. "Man, you going crazy?" My homeboy socked him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. And it was the dude, "It's LBC." And he like, "What the fuck is that?" And he said, "It's Long Beach City Crip." So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you gonna say Rolling 20s or Insane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real Crip said, "This nigga say he from Long Beach City Crip." My homeboy like, "Wait a minute." And knocked him out too. So Warren G and them was down there, him and Cedric Wallace waiting on their cars. And they seen my homeboy get busy like that, so they had left before us, went up to Fat Burgers. So we came, got in our shit. They finally brought our cars for valet. We went up to Fat Burgers. And Warren G and Cedric Wallace was up there already, eating their shit and shit. So we came in there. The big homie like, "Hey, motherfucker." He pointed at Cedric Wallace, like, "Man, you been dumping us for years, mother. I'm losing all my motherfucking money betting on your motherfucking ass." So Warren G was right there. He like, my homie like, "Man, that's a nice ass watch." So he like, "Man, let me try that on." You know what I'm saying? So by then, my homeboy, somebody got my homeboy attention, and he turned his head. Shit, Cedric Sabalas and what's his name was in he was in a ragtop 500 Benz. This motherfucker like jumped off. I mean, he drove up off the motherfucker. He didn't even pay attention to the curve. He jumped off of the curve instead of using the driveway. That shit was funny as fuck. My homeboy like, "Damn, he almost bust his whole fucking engine block." Yeah, that shit was funny as a motherfucker. Like, damn. Yeah.
In response to the controversy, many are calling for reforms across the music industry to tackle misconduct and abuse of power. Proposed changes include creating independent oversight bodies, enforcing stricter ethical guidelines, and offering better protections for artists. Supporters of these reforms argue that such steps are essential to prevent future scandals and create a safer, more accountable industry.
Not yet?
No.
All right,
No,
16.
No,
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah.
All right. So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
Coverage of the footage has been widespread, with some outlets focusing on the sensational details, while others take a more thoughtful look at the bigger picture. How the media handles this story will shape public opinion and could influence how the situation unfolds. Scandals involving leaked footage or inappropriate behavior from major entertainment figures aren't new. There have been many similar cases in the past, offering some context for understanding the current controversy and its potential fallout.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what they got. But speaking of the raid, right? Did you see that viral video of Diddy? He was seen in Miami with Stevie J after the raid. You seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
What you think about that?
Well, I go way back when Stevie J first came to Bad Boy after they left Uptown Records and everything like that. And Stevie J and Puff fell out real bad over, it could have been producer credits and the whole 9 yards. But Stevie J didn't F with him until Love and Hip Hop. When Stevie J went to Love and Hip Hop and he became famous from that, Puff called him over there and they had a meeting. And I guess they rekindled their friendship. Because I used to bodyguard Stevie J. And, go to different clubs. I got pictures and everything. Stevie J didn't mess with Puff, until after that Love and Hip Hop thing went down, So now they back cool. What got me about the stuff like that them being back cool, that Stevie J went on TMZ and was speaking up on behalf of Diddy. Now, if anybody I want speaking up behalf of me, or I had anybody speaking up on my behalf, it wouldn't be Stevie J. You understand? I don't think that an individual of his caliber is capable or can be trusted in the way that I would like for him based on his actions on television and who he is as a person, what he has been shown as an individual is a type of individual that I would have speaking on my behalf. Come on, we know he's a drug abuser. We know that he's been seen putting his hands on women in the wrong way. And I don't know, that shit is crumbling, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can always say this, man. And the infamous words of one of the world's greatest comedians, Richard Pryor, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Why you say that? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Because LaRob said that they be doing the liquid cocaine in the bottles, in the Ciroc bottles. We know Stevie J been in countless rehabs back and forth. We know we've heard of Puff being in rehabs, secretly going to rehabs too.
The possible outcomes of this scandal are varied. If the footage is confirmed to be authentic, Diddy could face serious personal and professional repercussions. On the other hand, if the footage is proven false, Snoop Dogg's motives and credibility may be called into question. The resolution of this controversy will rely on further investigations and new information. As the story unfolds, it's crucial for everyone involved to prioritize truth and accountability. This situation presents an opportunity for the entertainment industry.
Tropical, I think it's psychotropical drugs, man. And you start believing your own bullshit. And them two individuals together, man. You know they gotta be crazy. Something gotta be wrong with when he sit up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him, Scrappy, him, this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down, on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. 50 ain't back. He don't back down, bro. And you could see when you know a dude is about it, and got it in him, you could see it in his eyes. You could see it in the way he carry himself. You see how he threw his own man in the bushes, Tony Yayo. They got tapes on 50 getting down boxing. I've seen tapes on him. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him in person, as far as fighting. I've been with him in person, but he got it in him, bro.
But yeah, they caught me by surprise because I always knew that Stevie J, he did production for Bad Boy, but I never knew him and Diddy was that close until, as of late, since the raid. So,
yo, they was close. Bro, Stevie J and Puff was like pots and pans back in the day. I don't know what happened between them, but something happened on the producing credit side that Stevie J stopped effing with him.